Hey folks, it's Alex Blencarn. I'm back at the kitchen table. Today we're going to be talking about heat, specifically electric baseboard heaters. This is a common type of heat source that is found in several homes across southern Ontario. And the way it works is it offers heat through sending an electrical current through metal fins that are found inside a baseboard heating unit. The electrical current then heats those metal fins, causing cool air to be pulled into the unit as the warm air rises. Now, most of these units come in a 120 volt connection, which can easily be hooked up to your standard 20 amp circuit inside your home. Now, these heaters heat a house room by room. There's no central heating system or expensive ductwork, and typically they will have their own thermostat for each individual unit. What this means is you can adjust the heat in each room that these baseboard units are heating. Another bonus is that electric baseboard heaters are actually 100% efficient. What this means is that 100% of the energy that they use is used to create heat. And what's interesting is typically we'll see around 95% efficiency for a high efficient gas furnace and around 80% efficiency for an oil furnace. And here's another bonus. They also have one of the lowest upfront costs of all heating systems because of their lack of ductwork. You can actually find them online on the Home Depot website for around $63 right now for each individual unit. But they are quite expensive throughout the life of the product. They can be a great heating source for a smaller unit such as an apartment or a condo or a tiny home, but it can get quite expensive to heat larger areas such as a home that's above 1,000 square feet. So let me provide a quick example of how much these types of units might actually cost on your monthly utility bill. So let's say you had 5 1,000 watt electric baseboard heaters in 5 separate rooms throughout your house. So these 5 baseboard heaters would consume around 5 kilowatt hours of electricity per hour. And let's say in the wintertime, you're going to be running them for 8 hours a day on average. That comes out to 40 kilowatt hours per day and around 1,200 kilowatt per hours every single month. Now, at the average price per kilowatt hour in Ontario of 10.9 cents, that is an estimated $131 per month on your utility bill to heat those 5 rooms in your house for 8 hours a day through electric baseboard heating. To break it down a little bit further, that's around $26 per month to run one electric baseboard heater for around 8 hours per day. Now, let's say you get a couple of cold weeks in there in Canada and you want to run it for more than 8 hours a day. Well, you can quickly see how that utility bill might add up. So now let's finish with a list of pros and cons for electric baseboard heaters. So some pros: they are relatively cheap to install, they are quiet, because they're run by electricity, they're 100% efficient, and they also offer the ability to heat separate rooms individually inside your house. And as for the cons, they can be a burn hazard because of the way they heat up. They can be very expensive to run depending on how often you run them. And they don't circulate air because they don't have a fan inside them. So it can be very warm close to the baseboard heater, but it can be a little bit cooler as you get further away from the unit. Now, overall, baseboard heaters can be an okay primary source for a smaller unit such as an apartment or a condo or a tiny home, and they can be a fantastic secondary source of heat if you've got a larger home. All right, folks, that's all for me. I hope you liked this video on electric baseboard heaters. I hope you learned a little bit more. I'm going to do a small series on different types of heating sources found inside the house, so stay tuned for that. This is just episode 1. And again, I hope you like this content. If you're interested in learning more about Peterborough real estate, check out my channel down below. Drop a subscribe and drop a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And until next time, guys, I'm Alex Blencarn. This is The Kitchen Table. Take care.